Hello everyone, this is Crystal Putoff, April 1st, 2024, Pysanky for Ukraine Day. I had intended to do these two entire eggs on just the April 1st, but I realized that was not going to happen. And I may not even get them done on April 1st, but I went ahead and started work on these two. So this one is the Rhea egg, and I have all this drawn on here, and I'm getting ready to dye this one black, and then I'll use the white wax to wax everything. I'll etch it back and then start doing the color. This is the swan egg with swans. They turned out cute. Koi fish, not quite as cute. Not sure if they'll stay or not. Anyway, so here's this one. Just drawing out these two took me, I don't know, I'm going to say 3 to 4 hours. So I wanted to actually be writing it with the wax on Pysanky for Ukraine Day. So this is my start. I'm going to dye these, and I'm probably going to put some wax on them too. So when you see me starting live on April 1st today, know that I've already done some of these processes just so and I can get more done on April 1st. And again, I'm not sure I'm going to get it all done on April 1st. I'm thinking I probably won't. And that's okay. But when they are done, I will come back and show you the completed Pysanky. So now that I have all of the lines drawn very darkly with the pencil, I have dyed the swan egg in a dark green. This was the asparagus color, and you can see the pencil lines through it. And then the other one I dyed in the Rhea egg, I dyed in black. So I'm going to put some wax on this. Probably won't get it all done before I get to the start of the Pysanky for Ukraine. But so this is where I'm at now, getting ready for my big marathon day. So I'm still working on prepping the eggs that I want to work on during the Pysanky for Ukraine Day. I have the swan egg all done, and it's probably a little difficult to see, but it had a couple of ribbons going around it. And then this is kind of a scene. I have swans on the swan egg and a few other elements, but I kept everything within the border. So none of the swans, none of the little dragonflies, they did not go up into here. It all stayed in the border. And then all these flowers that are here, they stayed within their borders. So that's how I'm doing this one. And now the other one, the Rhea egg, you can kind of see the lines. I just started putting the wax on it right here. But these will break into the border. So when I worked on the swan egg, I waxed the borders first. And then I went back in and did this scene and that scene. But on this egg, because they will extend into the border, I will wax all of this stuff first, and then I'll do the border. And then when I get to a part like here where the wing comes up into the border, I just will skip that area. So this is going to take a little while. That's why I'm getting it ready in advance of the Pray for Pysanky, Pray for Ukraine Day. So I wanted to point out one more thing on this, and I'm going to try to, hopefully you can see it. When I'm doing a design like this, it's really important that I know what I want to look like it's coming forward. So if you can kind of see here, I have this bee, and then kind of behind it are these flowers. So when you're doing a design like this, as I said, I'm going to wax this part before I do the border, so I know where it extends into the border. but also like I have to wax the bee first so that I can fit the flower in behind it. It's just something you need to be conscious of when you're doing this type of pattern where it's it's not straight lines. And for me, not straight lines, something more flowing for me is always a little more challenging. I'm like a straight line geometric person. I love these when I do them, but it does require extra brain power on my part to remember what I want to be forward and what I want to be behind, and then sometimes even the flowers overlap. So it's just something you need to be conscious of when you're waxing it, what order you're waxing things. So here I have the swan egg with all the green lines on it, edged it back. Swan eggs are shades of green underneath. So this is where we're at now with it. I will be dyeing it in a color and then starting adding the wax. So that's what I'm going to do next with this step. And the plan is that I'll be doing that live. And here is the Rhea egg. I have all the lines on here in black. And then we're going to be dyeing this and coming back live and adding the wax on it as well. I'm so excited.